Welcome, welcome, Taurus. I'm Kiki. We're now in the Akashic Records Library. So let's see what books want to reach out to you for mid-August to September 2019. Two colors came to mind, just like being in the library with Scorpio. But it was different colors. This time, I'm imagining the element earth. Wait, why is it showing me water? Okay, earth, water, and purple. So something that you have experienced, you're seeing that it was worth it. And it helped you to become enlightened spiritually as well. Wow. Let's see if that is shown in the books that we read today. Very excited. Okay. Want to try something different with you, Taurus? Ooh, good thing I am. It's the present flipped out. Oh, see, okay, y'all want their presents. I see. I got lightheaded just from feeling that for a second. All right. Oh, okay. The character comes in as the Knight of Fire, showing his passion, that he's self-assured and restless. The adventure he might go on, or that he's about to partake, is going to show his adventurous side. But before he faces it, he may have to think about what makes him want to be honorable and loyal. Because he knows his passion. He knows that he's self-assured and restless. But the adventure may make him apprehensive. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Well, he is a knight and he has to take order for the king. Whatever this event is, or whatever he's facing, will he face it, or is it in question of his loyalty and honor? His adventure is to the Queen of Fire. Showing confidence. The Queen of Fire shows confidence, warmth, intelligence, and most importantly, grace. But she is graceful in how she gives herself. And she has the dragon right here. Oh, now I see why the red came up. Taurus. When finished the reading, look at Scorpio's book from mid-August to September. They had a similar element with them as well. It will be very fruitful for you to watch that. However, the queen has the sword of fire. The fire is what she puts focus on, but most importantly, is it when she puts focus on something, is her response going to be favored or forced? Maybe the knight has to come to the queen to speak of something. But what of it? Until then, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. She is creative. She's showing that her daring ways comes from her diligence to act without any doubt. Knight of Fire may be of doubt, because again, whatever he has to speak to when it comes to the queen is something maybe he has the loyalty. He is a knight, but he may be apprehensive of delivering this news. It's not just any news. It must be something of importance. Page of Water. It's about the Page of Water. It is another person of want. This person of water, or the third character, is very intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly, just like the Queen of Fire. However, this person is just seen as just like an anybody, like someone that you would probably pass over, or not pass over, but it could be passed over or passed by. Okay, if it's in two ways, this person could have passed over, that the knight may have to tell the Queen of Fire. Maybe someone that the Queen of Fire known had passed to the other side. Or this Page of Water, this particular person, is someone that people pass by. Like if you see this person in the world or see them at the market somewhere, you would pass them by. It's like as if they're always being seen in the shadows, like as if someone passed over. Okay, you would think this person is a ghost, but they're not. They are actually a person, and they have the ace, they have the opportunity to show themselves as a human being. A lot of people probably pass this person as a ghost or someone that is not worth listening to, because she has very great words and advice, wisdom. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Interesting. Let's see where this goes. The Ace of Air. So, the Knight has to address the Queen of Fire, or this Page of Water gets the opportunity to become an actual individual, an actual person. Or, yes, she is a person, or the third character is a person, but she will not be seen as someone in the shadows. She will be seen as someone in the public's eye. Maybe the Page of Water is used to being in the shadows, or used to being only pursued behind. Like, it's something about not in the public. It's making me think of how we use in 2019 someone you I don't want to say it like that, but someone that you would just pass over, like pass by, or if I just gotta say how it is, has this energy or aura like a prostitute. I respect prostitutes. I have nothing's wrong with prostitutes. I actually see that profession, it should be seen as very professional, because they had to have their body shared with another, and if not careful, that's how things can happen. But most importantly, I would think the most health conscious would probably be someone that shares their body a lot. I know as a person, when physically being with somebody, I'm very subconscious about that, because of someone I cared about passing away from physical contact. But most importantly, as a person, to value your body in a way where even if you shared it, it should not be shunned the way you share it. That's a sidetrack. But anyway, the Page of Water does get the opportunity to become a person, and she shows in the public's eye that her brilliant new ideas and inspiration can help others. Seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Well, this Page of Water does have a challenging beginning, if that is her profession, in that the Queen of Fire, or the Queen of Fire and the Knight of Fire. Maybe this person that is giving great advice, or showing the Queen of Fire her artistic flair to become more of who she is, because the Queen of Fire has everything. but she wanted to really focus on her creative niche, or who she is creatively, to cultivate for her people. Maybe the knight had to tell, or him being having the opportunity to speak, the air to speak, because knight's fire, opposite sign is air. Maybe he had to speak to the queen that this person was either comes from a lower of a poverty, and from her coming from poverty, a queen like a female would know that a station for a female in poverty can result to prostitution. Thank God the queen did, or goddess, that the queen did not have to face that in her life. But to know that one of her advisors' background was, or has come from, either a position in life that was of lower nature, how would the queen really react to that? Coming from a woman, she is a queen, she would know that every woman, no matter her station, can be subjected to be seen as someone of poverty or prostitution. Or even in our society in 2019, you can have any high position, yet in another person's eyes, to just be seen as a woman is being subjected to being seen as someone to be tossed around. The Page of Water knows very well how that feels like. I feel the Queen of Fire too. A lot of times Queen of Fire is seen as very stern and strong, yes, but she has a sensitive side too, and a caring side. The word graceful didn't come up for no reason. Maybe the queen gets the opportunity to show grace. The Lovers. So, the Page of Water maybe has someone that she did love, or that she would love to love, but based on her ranking in the world, puts her in the shadows a lot, or be seen as someone that you should pass up because of her status in life. That's not cool. Just because her status in life may be of a lower class, does not mean that she does not have class. She just needed the opportunity. If we have turned this person that is a Page of Water, just a regular person, and put the same type of garments that the Queen of Fire had, would we have known she was a Page of Water? Don't, like they say, don't judge a book by its cover. We're now seeing why this is in this story. Are we not, Scorpio? Yeah, the Ace of Earth, she gets the opportunity again. And even the Queen. The Page of Water gets the opportunity to see that she is an individual, and that people need to see her in the public's eye. She has the Ace of Earth right here, the coin, to show that who she is can not only show that she is radiant and that she is advanced. It's probably just her clothing. Just because she looks like she does not make money does not mean that she does not come from money. Maybe even though she came from a lower class, does not mean that her bloodline is of lower class. Again, it's something about this woman's presence, the Page of Water's presence. No matter what, she has the opportunity to show who she truly is. And that just because she had a low ranking does not mean that people from lower class do not have class. She gets the opportunity to show that, and earns a higher rank in her world. Wow. The inflow of abundance. A promising business venture. Wow, she gets a promising new business venture. Maybe she becomes the personnel or advisor for the Queen of Fire. A promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Wow. She gets the opportunity to hire her rank and get the love of her life. Let's see what the Queen does. Wow, the Queen defends her. The Queen defends the Page of Water. The Queen of Fire sees a lot in this person. Not because she's just a woman, but she sees that no matter how you were born in the world, does not mean that that is your class or that is your ranking in life. So she does give the Page of Water the opportunity to show what she's really working with, her true worth or his true worth as a person. And that, there go the 2 wands. The Ace of Wands, 2 aces of wands. There go the Ace of Wands for the Queen, giving a person of a lower rank. Maybe in Queens, in this Queen's history and bloodline, maybe if you weren't born in that class, you could not get a higher position. This Queen is changing. She's seeing that her creative calling is to call upon people, whether they are from lower class, upper class, middle class, well, lower class, middle class, upper class, it does not matter what class, that they have the potential to be and prove that they are a complete package and a profession and professional. So she gives the Page of Water the opportunity to show that who she is someone that you should look in the face and not behind the shadows and see in the dark. It's no dimness anymore. It's light now. The Queen protects her and most importantly gives her the opportunity to be of a higher rank. So just because a person is in a lower rank does not mean they stay low forever. A lot of people from high ups, you never know, maybe have once came or come from lower ranks in life or lower classes or middle class or whatever class. It'd be class or culture, custom, something where it would either stop them from being successful or taken seriously in life or taken with respect in general. Wow. Go ahead, Queen of Fire. Go ahead. So the Queen of Fire and the Page of Water, they do not give up. They protect that which you created, both of them. They have courage and they believe in themselves at this time. This Queen is changing the game. In fact, she's put in the Akashic Records. Just because you come from a lower rank does not mean you stay there. Now we have in history now that anybody from any class or custom or gender or race or religion, no matter what, you can become something above what people, places, and things may perceive you as. Wow. And gave her a dragon and some golds. Again, you never know. Higher ups, just because they are higher ups or they have a higher authority does not mean that they were groomed like that. Not everyone has or had a silver spoon in their mouth. Sometimes they had to get a spoon and make it silver to remind themselves that they will one day get that silver spoon. The Queen of Fire is giving her that silver spoon or that red spoon. Wow. And that shows to the Knight of Fire that he may have been apprehensive to see that what he had to say to the Queen could have jeopardized. It could have jeopardized not just the Queen's role and the Page of Water, but even his role as a knight. That even though he was uncertain of delivering this news, he knew that no matter what, loyalty is like another level of showing love. Even if you don't agree with what you have to say or what is to be said, to say it in a way where it gives at least facts, because he had to come to the Queen with the facts that the Page of Water is a person and not a profession. Meaning, before you put this person into the castle, like a queen, she has to background check everybody. But just because her background, the Page of Water background, may have not been pleasant to hear to the Queen, he still delivered it anyway. He trusts that his position will hold power in some way, shape, or form. So now even this knight can become now a duke. For all we know, this knight can become another higher authority because he had to take a risk too. He had to speak on something that could have jeopardized his ranking too. He could have ended up turning into the Page himself, or going back to lower class, because not all knights came from royalty. Some knights were from lower class. So he could understand what the Page of Water could have thought from him delivering this news, but he delivered it in such a way that he is now the Knight of Water. So now he becomes not only the Knight of Fire, which is to be loyal to the passion and self-assuredness, and now he understands his adventure was to see in himself as well that his ranking is something of importance and higher. Because even his words that he had to say, he thought it was probably just loose, but it became something of true importance. It changed even the customs of all people in the Queen of Fire's queendom. So now she ranks him the Knight of Water, which is showing that he knows his emotions and how he words things. He had to word it in a way where it was still facts, but it showed that he also thought about the Page of Water's worth too, and that he is a true romantic. He does believe in people, places, and things being more than what they are. Enthusiastic, because he took the adventure head on, and he was contemplative on how to deliver that message, the right words, but nonetheless the true words. That gives him now an opportunity to get the Ace of Water. His apprehensive could have been his self-esteem. Yes, he's self-assured, but his self-esteem and why he was self-assured, he gets that acknowledgement now. Falling in love or wedding proposal. Wow. The need to balance emotions. An invitation to a social event. He gets a social event. Well, that would make sense if the Queen of Fire is announcing the Page of Water in a higher ranking, and announcing the Knight of Fire and honoring him as also the Knight of Water. So now he gets to go past his ranking. So he's probably used to going on land. Now he's a knight on water. Why now in my mind's eye I'm thinking of Marines? Marine is water. I wonder, what is the Knight of Fire? Army? If we had to go by that ranking? But nonetheless, the Knight of Fire gets an opportunity to show that he gets to have an adventure that he probably's been wanting for quite some time. To be able to show his knighthood past the water. Maybe he's been stationed as a knight for a while now, and he was able not to go home to show the people, places, and things how far he has come as a person. He gets the opportunity to do that. Wow. Okay. Oh my God, goddess. Okay, Atlantis. Atlantis is a great present. That shows that all three characters, and many more, had to tap into their water element. What really moves them to speak words? What really motivates them to word things in a way where it does reach the next person, where they can actually relate to it? We all need water to survive. We all have some way traveled through water, even purified ourselves through water. But the most important thing is, it is always gems in the water. That's how we get crystals and healing properties too. Things that we say or take action in not just heals us, it heals others that we go in contact with. More ways than one. It's like your words, your actions, the way you love, the way you react, shows another how to be or how to bring that out of themselves. And most importantly, not to judge a book by its cover. Because when we read a book, we find many treasures in it. Just like a person, we are complex creatures. But most importantly, we're very clear creatures. We're clear people. We're crystal people. We're healers. We're teachers. We're learners. We're students. We're scholars. We're all those things and more. It's depending on the position, place, and things that why we show only pieces of ourselves. But if you had to see your whole self, your present, and even the presence to the characters is Atlantis. That who they are on land can also travel overseas and influence other people too. Where how you are brought up and how you became who you are can also help another that is coming in similar situations that you have gone through. Don't ever forget the past. What they say, know where you're going, but know where you came from. Wow. If you would like to get a personal reading, look in the description box below. Press the like button, share, and subscribe. I enjoy reading these wonderful books with you, or this wonderful book with many pages in it. Maybe I need to start saying that. This wonderful book with beautiful pages in it. Each book is a page to me, so it's still going to be hard to connect them, but we'll get there, right? I had to experience this like you, Taurus, in the 3D world. So I'm going to be away for a while to take an adventure. Just like you, I believe you're taking an adventure too. Press the bell button on the side next to the subscription symbol. The bell button, when it turns blue, it will let you know that I'm in the Akashic Records library and waiting for you to read with me and me to read with you, for us to read together and to make the pages. We have made these pages. We have made these books together along with God, Gaia, ancestors, your spirit guides. Wow. So definitely press the bell button to know when we can meet again. And we'll meet again. I love you, Taurus. We will see you on the other side.